My name's Ian Knight, and I'm a software developer and carpenter. And although the two things might not seem related, they both require design skills, problem solving, that sort of thing. I've always enjoyed making things right from a very young age. They both satisfy that passion. My journey started, maybe 50 years ago, and that was with a few hand tools working from my living room with a bench in there and a router, constantly clearing up. And then I moved into buying this place about 30 years ago, and so I set it up as a furniture making workshop. And then 10 years ago I decided to convert this into a place where I could live and work. And it was at that point that the Felder story started, because I'd seen Felder at an exhibition, cylinder combination machines, many years ago, and I was so impressed by the quality that I can remember walking out of that building thinking, yeah, I'm going to have one of those one day. And this was the ideal opportunity to buy one. So I made a visit to the showroom in Milton Keynes and came away with one. I'd used a lot of big machinery before, and I've been used to working with big panels, and I wanted something that could still handle that. Now that I was in a much smaller workshop, I needed a combination machine, but I needed one that was quality. And I knew from what I'd seen before, and when I went to the showroom, I knew that anything I could throw at it, it could handle, and that's proved to be the case. I have the two crosscut fences. The large one handles the panels, and I've got a circular saw which will cut about just over 5 inches deep, and then there's a spindle moulder, and that's got the router spindle in it as well, which can be very useful. And I've got the planer thicknesser as well, which again is a decent size. It's 16 inch, so it's a very good setup, as it were. And the other thing about the planer thicknesser is the ability to change the blades, because I've had planer thicknessers before where it's taken me ages to change the blades and you're never quite sure whether you got it right. Whereas doing this, you can change them in 5–10 minutes. There's self-setting as well, so perfect. I don't believe in compromising. I want to be able to realise everything which I might dream up to do. And so this machine will actually allow me to do that. And I've never had a situation where I haven't been able to produce what I wanted to produce. And it's the quality and the accuracy of it which is the important thing as well. Because this is now a living accommodation above, you need very good extraction, otherwise we're going to be cleaning all the time. So the extraction works very well, and also it keeps me dust-free, my lungs dust-free, and it also, once the chips are being cleared effectively, it means that you get a better finish on the timber as well. I bought the bandsaw because I needed something which had a thin kerf, which the bandsaw does, and also it's got a nice depth of cut. And I've now recently bought this Fat 300, which you can see is perfect for sitting on as well as everything else. And it was solving so many problems for me, because when you're handling large sheets of material, putting a large sheet of material on here and ending up with something that you can cut accurately is quite a challenge as well. It's a rise and fall table. It will go on all of the machines to the right height. And the other solutions I'd had two previous solutions before, and both of them I ended up giving away because they just didn't work properly. But this works brilliantly. Yeah, not compromising is the main thing, having something that you know is going to be a joy to use. And I have to say that all the Felder machines I've had have been a joy to use.